Hello, guys. Welcome to episode 32 or 33 of Trading Until I'm Profitable. Um, you're probably wondering, I've been missing for almost 3 weeks now, and there's a lot of shit going on. Mainly was exams and assignments coming towards the end of the semester, the final 2-3 weeks. There was a massive assignment, and then I had an exam as well. That took up a lot of time. And then obviously during that, I'm trading, I'm going gym, and I've been training a lot more now. I'm training like twice a day to prepare for my fight. So that's kind of where I've been dedicating my time to. And I just haven't got around to making one of these videos. But I don't make excuses. So I've still been trading. I've still been working towards my future, working towards my two main current goals right now, which is becoming a profitable trader and becoming a kickboxing world champion. So, a lot of people tell me not to tell my goals, that there's people out there who are envious, they have evil eye, they don't like what you're doing. I guess there might just be some low-key haters around your own friends, you never know, or even people you trust. So I kind of agree with that. It's probably not a good thing to talk about your goals, and envious people may make it more difficult to achieve your goals. But I also believe that if you're someone who's meant to achieve your goals, you'll do it no matter what. And maybe it would be better to keep my goals and dreams a bit more low-key. But at this point, I've blabbed on and I've yapped about it to almost everyone. And you guys here all know what my goals and dreams are. And most of you guys watching this are supporting me, are subscribed. So I don't think I have to worry about any sort of things like that on this side of things. Anyways, we'll get straight into the trades. We have about 3 weeks of trades to catch up on. It's been a very good 3 weeks. Great October and a great start to November. Just all around amazing. So beginning of October we made, the starting 4 days of October we made 2.5%, 0.25%. First week, official week of October, 2%. Second week was a break-even week. Third week we made 2%. Final week of October we lost 0.2%, so very small loss, pretty much break even. And the first week of November we did 5 point almost 6R, like 5.7, 5.9R, which is really good. And I think from now on I'm going to talk about things in mostly a risk to reward perspective, because when I say 2%, 0.2% can be a bit misleading, because for a lot of the time I've been trading 0.5%. So I'll be talking things more in a risk to reward perspective, so it gives you guys a better understanding of how much is possible for you to actually make depending on how much you want to risk. Because obviously there's different circumstances with prop firms and personal accounts, those sort of things, where the risk would be different. So let's get into the trades. First of all, I'm just going to stick on one time frame to give this super week. So this is the second last week of October, and this was the week we made 2%. So this week there was 6 trades, made 2%. We won 2 trades, 1 break even, 3 losses, and the last 2 losses were bad trades. It was a trade that I've actually lost, like a type of setup I've lost quite a few times, and so I've added it into my rules now to not do that. And it was honestly kind of like a structural confusion I had with SMC for a very long time, which honestly has been making me lose trades since like the beginning of my trading journey. But anyway, we'll get into that. So we're going to start off with the first trade. Higher time frame breaker structure, retraced into our discount range where we're looking to take a continuation, and we have a nice 5-minute structure here that turns bullish, change the character, breaker structure. sweeps the fake breaker structure. Nice confirmation. We entered on a limit order and we took TP at the mid time frame high for 1 to 2. And yeah, that was good. That was 2 I made on that. And the next trade was on USD JPY. So I don't know if I've mentioned already in the last video, but I do trade USD JPY as well now. Just because it works well with my strategy. So this was the second trade. This was on the same day, I believe around the same time, and this was unlucky. Basically the same high time frame range, retrace, price turned bullish, and price was kind of just trending downwards here. So I'm waiting for it to realign bullish with a high time frame, and we had that. We had a sweep of inducement, a fake breaker structure. Nice confirmation here. Entered on a limit order, but we got swept right before it ran into TP. So a bit unlucky on that one. That was a good trade. And then the next trade is on JPY as well. There'll be a lot of switching back and forth here. So, and then yeah, so the next trade was a break-even trade. Yeah, so we had the high time frame breaker structure. And now we're trading retracements into this range, and then we'll look for continuation longs, which we did here. So yeah, here we had a very nice 5-minute shift, retraced into the extreme order block, nice 1-minute shift, and we entered on this limit order here. Price tapped us in, came very close to the stop loss, and then he went all the way down, hit our break even level, and then took us out right before it went down again. So I don't know if you guys have been following the channel, but this is something that happens a lot, and it's something that happens a lot in trading in general anyway. So it's kind of just something you have to get used to. When you're taking hundreds and hundreds of trades over a long period of time, you're going to see every single kind of scenario under the sun. Like literally where it goes 1 pip away from your stop loss and shoots to TP, or the complete reverse where it literally goes 1 pip away from your TP and reverse to your stop loss. Because the market is very random, and we're just trading, all we're trading is a slight edge over a random probabilistic distribution of outcomes. So that's something that's very important for you guys to understand. And we retraced into here. Now I'm looking for continuations, and in 5-minute structure trending upwards here. And this was a mistake I made. I traded this structure here, which is basically like, sorry, it's very late, it's like 2 a.m. I just wanted to get this video done, but yeah, it's like, it's basically the extreme of the initial 5-minute change of character that started this bullish movement. And I don't know why I traded this. I did trade this for a while, but this is kind of like a different strategy with its own different set of rules. I more see it as like these 5-minute lows get taken out, so I go out to a high time frame, and if it's like 15-minute fake breaker structure setup, it's still valid. But I realized this was a big mistake I was doing, and I have canceled it out of my setup. If multiple 5-minute lows are taken, I just do not trade. So that's that. And there was also the exact same thing on USD JPY. So we don't need to go into that because it's the exact same thing. But that was the second trade. This was the second last trade. And then there was another trade at the same time on UJ. That was a loss as well. That was basically the same setup as that. And now let's go into the week after, which is 28th to the 31st, the 1st, 20th to the 1st. Okay, this week I only took 3 trades. So there was one bad trade. Okay, let's check it out. GJ. I'm looking at my data to like find trades and what my data says about my trades. Okay. This is October 31st, October 30th, So that was a Wednesday. Okay, so this was probably just a forward test then. Actually, I can check if it was a forward test. Yeah, this was a forward test. Okay, yeah. So this trade I did see, and this was during football, the night, like right after football, and I was gonna take it, but I kind of made a mental note for myself to not take trades while I'm about to drive somewhere or while I'm driving somewhere, because I feel like I always rush those trades a lot, and more often than not, those trades are losers. But I might change that because that was when I was trading a very bad strategy, and this strategy is just the best thing that's ever come into my life. So I might scrap that because a lot of the times I'm like, okay, I'm not going to take the setup. I'm out right now. I'm doing something. And the setups end up working out just because this strategy is so powerful. And I've kind of just, I'm still a bit in the mindset of just having so many strict risk management rules from back when I was just trading like strategies that weren't great. So I should have taken this, but I didn't. It's not a bad thing that I didn't either. It's a forward test. It's a pretty rational decision to not take a trade when I'm out and I'm about to drive somewhere. So that's fine. And then we come to here where we retrace into the extreme with this higher time frame range, and our structure does turn bullish. And but here, this was not a great trade because this was not a great 1 minute confirmation. We didn't close above the wick of, we didn't have a body close on the third candle above the wick of the second one. So that was already bad, and it wasn't at the complete extreme as well. The complete extreme would have been a bit lower. And then we came into this one where we had a reaction off the fake breaker structure extreme. So we break the structure. Okay, so it was just been breaker structure. And yeah, again, this one, we had the really good 5 minute type one here. It was a good shift, but again, it was a bit high in the range. Usually with this strategy, we want it to be closer to the extreme. If I waited for it here, it would have been a winning trade, but we just took it a bit early. So that was okay for that. And then, so we were down 2R on the, actually this was a profitable week in terms of risk to reward, but it wasn't a profitable week in terms of percentage because we risked a bit more on the losing trades. So overall, it was a profitable week. Yeah, with this strategy, I honestly have not had an unprofitable week yet. I literally have not. Yeah, I just haven't at all. So that's like really good, to be honest. Yeah. Anyways, the UJ trade is what saved us that week. So we were down 2R and we had a perfect trade up, absolutely perfect. High time frame breaker structure, retraced, order flow turned bearish, so we're looking for it to take out the low. Simple 5 minute breaker structure. We swept the high of that 5 minute fake, so this was a fake breaker structure. Really nice 5 minute type 2 shift, 1 minute change of character. Pretty much as soon as we entered, price melted, and beautiful 2.7. So that week was a 0.78 risk to reward profit week. So that was also a profitable week, which is really good. It's just constant profitability at this stage, which I am very, very happy about. And then we come into the most recent week. So 4th of November to the 8th of November. And this was a insane week. I backtested in November, I think like last year or 2022. And November is good for this strategy. It is very good. So I have good hopes going into the rest of November. So this week we took 5 trades. Normally I won't take that much, but I took a couple extra trades at the end. I just took this extra trade here to get me over the phase 1 stage and to pass phase 1. So we were really patient this week. We didn't trade Monday and Tuesday. We waited until Wednesday. Honestly, like my patience and my discipline in terms of trading has never really been a problem. So we're good on those ends. Monday, Tuesday we didn't trade, and then Wednesday we took 2 trades on Wednesday, I believe. Yeah, we took 2 trades on Wednesday. Both was good trades, but one was a loss and one was a win. So high time frame range, retracement into our level. Order flow shift bullish. Now we're looking out for the week high to get taken. We have 5-minute breaker structure here. And then this is like a fake breaker structure. It's just like a sweep. So we have a sweep. So we have this inducement level sweep. And then we have the first shift after the sweep here. So this is a valid trade. This is a good trade. And it was a very nice shift as well, but it just ended up being a loss. So after the first sweep is a loss with the fake breaker structure, I wait for price to go into the extreme of the next structural order block. So that is why I didn't take this trade here, where there's also a 5-minute shift, but this one failed. So if it fails right after the first sweep of inducement of a low that broke a high, a fake breaker structure, then I'll wait for it to come down into the extreme, which it came down into the extreme here. Very nice confirmation. Took the trade, and from 8 p.m. to 11:30, it was just waffling about, well, not 11:30, but like 11. It was just up and down, up and down, up and down. But I just let it do its thing. Didn't get emotional, psychological, didn't feel any pressure. Let it hit 4.3 hour, which is very nice. And then we come into the next day, Thursday. Actually, we took a trade on UJ on Thursday as well, which was a loss. First trade was a loss. And it was basically the same setup as here, so I won't go over it because it was basically the same thing. Both trades were at the same time. So that one was a loss, but this one was a win. And it was a... Okay, yeah, so we had a 1 hour sweep here. So on the high time frame, this only swept. It didn't close above. So that means this low became weak, and we're trading structure into this low. So we have 5-minute bearish structure, nice shift, enter a limit order here, target at the low at 1 to 2, very nice. And then the next day came, and we had a strong close here, we had a body close here. So waiting for price to retrace into our discount range, waiting for order flow to shift, exact same thing once again. 5-minute type 1 confirmation, 1-minute confirmation. Took this trade. We didn't really follow our rules. Our rules is 1 to 2 minimum, but I was happy to just take this guaranteed entry so we could pass our phase 1, and we passed phase 1 of our 25k challenge. So it's a good milestone. 5.9R this week. Every week has been very profitable since I've started trading this much better variation of my strategy. I've only been improving it, back testing it, testing it. Like, the amount of data I've collected on it now, I am just very confident in myself, my strategy, multiple years back tested, multiple years profitable. And I don't know if I should mention it yet, but there is other things in the works which I'm very excited about, which will 100% make me so much money. So I won't go too into detail, but yeah, the rest of this year is going to be very exciting. I have big plans, big goals to hit before this year closes out, and next year is going to be a very good year as well. So apologize for not uploading. I'm still working, I'm still grinding. Trading is going very well. So I hope you guys are happy to see the results. I hope you guys are inspired. You guys are learning anything about my own psychology, my own strategy. Any thoughts you guys have, you want to hit me up, you can message my Instagram. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you.